Good morning, happy Wednesday. If you can have an happy Wednesday, it's asynchronous. You don't get to see your teachers. That's got to make you sad, huh? All right. Don't worry. We'll see you tomorrow, right? Okay? All right. Hey, do this warm-up. Copy it down. Remember, warm-ups make the homework easy. Okay? Not a lot in this warm-up about the test, because the last couple warm-ups. So if you're checking out this warm-up, and this is the first one you've checked out all week because you want to get ready for the test, go watch the last couple days warm-ups, okay? All right. Now, if you're checking out just because you have integrity and you do it all the time, you got to pat yourself on the back and know that you are working hard. And what happens when you work hard? Yeah, life is easy. And when you take it easy, life is hard. So those kids who have not had the integrity to keep doing these warm-ups, they're going to have a little tougher time on today's homework and probably on today's test. And they probably worked harder than you had to on the homework the last couple of weeks. So keep up the good work. Pat yourself on the back. Go ahead and press pause, copy these down, and then come back and see how you did. When you get to these, if you're stuck, okay, then watch the video up until I show you how to do these, and then press pause and go try again, okay? All right, these are kind of cool. It'll teach you why you have been doing something since second or third grade. You might not have understood why, okay? All right, I'll see you in a bit. And here we go. First off, 42 and 13, most popular diamond ever. Everybody knows that. 6 times 7, 6 plus 7. How about 300s and tenths? How about 3 tenths? And, that ain't going to work, is it? I'm supposed to have 4 tenths there, huh? Yeah, Mr. Daniel must not have got to sleep on that one, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is supposed to be 1. Sorry about that. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3, but I had to move the decimal over 1 spot to pretend that was actually a 3 instead of a 3 tenths, and move the decimal over 1 spot to pretend that was a 1 instead of 1 tenth. So I have to go back 2 spots in my answer, fill in that egg carton, and 3 tenths and 1 tenth is 4 tenths. Man, gotta get more sleep, huh? Yeah. I'll get better in 2021. 8 thousandths and 42 hundredths. On that one, we have 4 tenths and 2 hundredths, right? When I line those decimals up to add, the 4's in the tenths place, the 2 is in the hundredths place. I can fill in zeros to make it look less confusing, and then I just go add after I bring the decimal down. So I do get that when I add. When I multiply, 4 times 2 is 8, but I had to move the decimal 1 spot here to pretend that was a 4, and 2 spots there to pretend that was a 2. So total, I moved decimals over 3 spots in my problem, so I have to go back 3 spots in my answer. Fill in that egg card. All right? 5 and 1/4. You see the number on top. The product is bigger than the number on the bottom, the sum. You guys might see a pattern for my last few diamonds when I'm multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, so 4 times 1 1/4. It's like $4 and 4 quarters, right? $4 is $4. 4 quarters is $1. So 4 times 4 1/4 ends up being 4 and 4/4, which is 5. When I add 4 and 1 1/4, I get 5 1/4. Okay, what is another way of saying to the second power for 8 to the second power? Hopefully you said squared. 8 squared is not 16, it's 8 times 8, 64. 6 squared, 36. 7 squared, 49. 4 squared is not 8, it's 16. 3 squared is not 6, it's 9. 9 squared is not 18, it is, reverse those digits, 81. 2 squared, you could do it wrong and get it right. Yuck. 5 squared is not 10, it's 5 times 5. And 11 squared is not 110, it's not 111, it is 121. 20 squared is not 40, it's 400. And 16 times 16, everybody. Hopefully you're shouting 256. 14 squared is 196. Cool thing about 14 squared and 13 squared, same three numbers, 169. Okay. Now, on these 14 minus 3 and 2/5, first off, you write it vertically. Line up those ones, right? Now, how many fifths are next to that 14 right now? There are 0 fifths. So what do I got to do? I got to borrow. Don't just bring the 2/5 down. I got to take 2/5 away from the 14. Now, the 14 doesn't have any fifths with it, so I have to get change. Now, a lot of people want to cross that out, put a 3 there, and then go boom and put a 1 in front. But when you do that, you borrowed 1 whole from the 13, or from the 14, right? Is 1 whole equal to 10 fifths? Because if I put a 1 there, I'm pretending that's 10 fifths. It is not, is it? 1 whole is equal to how many fifths? Well, the number on the has to be the same as the bottom for this to be 1 whole. So I borrowed 5 fifths. Okay, now I have 5 fifths. I can take away 2 of them, which will leave me with 3, and then 13 minus 3. See how we did that? That's what you got to do, right? You have to borrow, but in this case, when I borrow, I'm borrowing 5 fifths is 1 whole. What am I borrowing here? 7/7. How about here? Hopefully you're saying it's 3/3, right? How about here? 5 fifths again, right? But when you borrow here, make sure I add the 5 fifths I borrowed to the 2 fifths I already have. Okay, same thing here. I'm borrowing 7/7. Make sure I add those 2 I already had when I borrow. Here, I'm borrowing 4/4 plus the 1. Now I have 5/4, right? Okay, so let's go see how we're doing this. So I'm going to cross that out and make this 13 and 5 fifths is the same as 14. Okay, and again, 5 fifths minus 2 fifths, 13 minus 3. So this is 10 and 3 fifths. Here we go here. I'm going 16, but I'm going to call that, because I need some more sevenths, I already know, 15 and 7/7 minus 2 and 3/7. 7/7 minus 3/7 is 4/7, and 15 minus 2, 2. Okay? 18 is the same as 17 and 3/3, right? Now I could take away 5 and 2/3. 3/3 minus 2/3 leaves me with 1/3, and 17 minus 5 is 12. Okay? 1. You ready to level up? Okay, these get a little harder. Okay, 14 and 2 fifths minus 3 and 4 fifths. I'm trying to take away 4 fifths, and there's only 2 up there. I need some more fifths. Where am I going to get some more fifths? I'm going to borrow it from the 14. Now that's going to leave me with 13. Now I'm borrowing 1 whole because I needed fifths. How many do I get? Hopefully you're saying that's got to be the same on top. So I'm borrowing 5 fifths, but I already had 2. Make sure you add what you borrowed to what you already had. Okay, and now I have 7 fifths, and I could take away 4, and that leaves me with 3, and then 13 minus 3 is 10. So this ends up being 10 and 3 fifths. Okay, get that? Let's try 16 and 2/7. I'm going to take away 8 and 4/7. I can't take away 4/7 since there's only 2. I got to borrow. That becomes 15. Don't put a 1 in front of that. That will mean you borrowed 2 plus 10, right, to get 12. I don't get 10/7 for 1 whole. I get 7/7. Now I had 2, and I got 7 more, and now I have 9/7, and I can pay 4. Leaves me with 5/7, and I have 15 minus 8. 7 and 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4. I can't take away 3/4 if there's only 1. I got to cash in one of those dollars and get 4 more quarters. I have 1 plus a 4. Now I have 5, and I can take away 3. Now On this one, 6 minus 2 is 4. You don't want to leave that as your answer because both those numbers are even, right? So you want to simplify it. Say 2 goes into the top one time, and 2 goes into 4 how many times? So this simplifies to 4.5. Okay. Extra step. You guys ready to level up? All right. 15 and 2/9 minus 8 and 5/9. I'm going to say I got to borrow to get some more ninths. Don't put a 1 there. 1 whole equals 9/9 plus the 2/9. Now I have 11/9. 11 minus 5 is 6/9. And 14 minus 8 is 6. Now, I see a number that goes into 6 and 9, so I'm going to simplify. What number goes into 6 and 9? Hopefully you're saying 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. One of my favorite Scholastic Rock songs. You guys are saying, what is he talking about? That old man? Yeah, Scholastic Rock. You guys missed out on that. Saturday morning cartoons, and you got Scholastic Rock. Love those songs. All right. So 3, yeah, Google it. This on YouTube. 3/16. I'm trying to take away 11. I can't do that. So I got to cross that 40, 39. Don't put a 1 in front of that. I get more than 10/16 for 1 whole. How many 16ths is equal to 1 whole? 16/16. I go 16 minus 11, right? Oh, hopefully you caught that. No, I got to add the 3 that I already had. I borrowed 16 more. Now I have 19, and I can say 19 minus 11 is 8. And 39 minus 28 is 11. Don't leave that as your answer. Why? Because 8 is half of 16. You're going to say 8/16 is the same as 1/2, so that's 11/2. Okay? 79 and 2/7, 14 and 5/7. I can't take 5/7 away from 2/7. I got to borrow from that 9 and get me some more 7s. How many 7s can I get for 1 whole? Lucky 7. Don't do 7 minus 5. I got to add to what I already had. Now I have 9/7 minus 5/7 and 4/7. And 78 minus 14 is 64. And I don't have to simplify that. Mr. Daniel, where are you getting all these hard problems? You're doing that to us. Making us work so hard. Again, if you work hard, life is easy. 7 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4. Look at that. Look at that. 14 and 2/5 minus, 15 and 2/9 minus 8 and 5/9. Ooh, look at that. Where are we? 40 and 3/16 minus 28 and 11/16. Woo! 79 2s. Woo! Okay, I'm just trying to help you out here. Yes, that is today's homework. I love this joke too. Hey, enjoy everybody. Good luck on your test. Again, if you came here looking for test prep to study for your test, I admire you for doing that. I wish you'd watch my warm-up every day. But if you really want to prep for that test, go check out the warm-ups from Monday and Tuesday, all right? Those will help you prepare for the test. All right? Hey, have a great day, everybody. Even though it's asynchronous and you miss your teachers, I'm sad for you. We will see you on Aloha Thursday, though.